Hey there, good people. Welcome back to Shine Career Studios. If you are in the market for a new job, you're thinking about what your next move is, how to figure out what your next job should be, and you really need career clarity, this is the video for you. We are going to get into the top 5 things your resume will not fix in 2026. So if you're trying to plan out, how do I get this new job? How do I pivot to this new industry? You're trying to make a plan. Watch this video before you do anything else, and I need you to grab a pen and some paper so you can take some notes. Before we get into things, my name is Taylor and LaSane. This is Shine Career Studio. I'm a career clarity coach, and this channel is dedicated to helping you live in purpose on purpose. That's all we focus on. I used to work at Google helping people do it there. Then I left Google and I started doing it strictly with y'all. So did you get your notes? Did you get your paper? Are you prepared? Your pen in your hand? So the first thing that your resume will not fix in 2026 is burnout. That means if you are more excited to create your goodbye email, then this new job that you're so excited to get to is not going to fix the burnout you have, because burnout is a spirit. You bring it with you wherever you go if it is how you operate. Now, yes, you could be in an environment that runs you ragged and your boss is this way, your team is this way, whatever, but you can control who? You, right? So if you're operating in a spirit of burnout, you'll take that with you and your resume is not going to fix that. Even if it's great and you get hired by your dream company, you could end up in a different role with the same vibes if you don't take the time to reset and get clear. We're going to talk about how you can do that. But number one, your resume is not going to fix your burnout. Okay. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that, but it's just not. Number two is boundaries. They go hand in hand. The B's are connected. Why? Because boundaries are very hard to set for some people. And usually, if you don't have good boundaries, you end up burnt out. And I can speak from experience. I was working at Google, the place everybody wants to be, right? 6-figure salary, and my hair was falling out. Okay. So, not having boundaries, it follows you no matter the role, no matter the team, no matter the company, no matter how much free lunch you get. Are you hearing me? You need to understand how to set boundaries that work for you. And I will tell you something else. The boundaries you had yesterday are not today's boundaries. All right. 2025's boundaries are not 2026 boundaries. Why? Because as you move through life, you go through different stages, phases, seasons, and who you are and what you need changes. And as it changes, you need to be aware of, hey, what's different for me now? What boundaries do I need now? Can I still work into the night? Can I still take 8 p.m. meetings? Like, what is changing in my life? And how do I need to set up my boundaries and be clear about what I need to the people I work with, right? These are the things that you need to sit with you and figure out. One piece of your homework is to write down the areas where you need to set new boundaries in 2026. Whether you get a new job or not, whether you make that next move to whatever thing you're dreaming about, I want you to be happy where you are now. And the first way to start doing that is to realize where you need to reset your boundaries, okay? So that is number two. First one, burnout. Second one, boundaries. Number three is fear. Okay, so if you are fear of being visible, fear of speaking up, fear of being seen, fear of being vocal, you're afraid of those things, then you're going to take that with you wherever you go. Are you noticing a pattern here with the with the 5 things your resume is not going to fix? You could AI that resume down, all right? It could be fire according to your friend Chadius Jupatius. However, that is not going to change the fear you have, the beliefs you hold that tell you you can't be vocal, you can't be visible. Why would you speak up in that meeting? Why would you post that on your LinkedIn, right? I see you, person with a good job who's hiding from the internet. Been there, done that, bought that t-shirt. So I understand why you might have a fear of being vocal, of being visible, whether it's speaking up internally or building your brand externally. But can I tell you something? Can come close, okay? I'm gonna come close, you come close, we're gonna come close together. That job is not your security blanket. You need to build your own brand aside from and potentially in conjunction with your company's brand. But do not think that because you have a stable paycheck that is your stability. That is not your security blanket. You need to be prepared in this economy for whatever comes. Okay. And I'm not speaking negatively over you. If you know me, all right, we have prayer calls on this channel every Friday, 8:30 a.m. So I am not a person in negativity. I believe in faith and favor and all the blessings of the Lord. And we got to be prepared. So I don't want you thinking, oh, I have this big brand company. I don't need to build my own brand. It doesn't matter if I'm visible. It doesn't matter if I'm vocal. The devil is a lie. Okay. I need you to sit up, be a big girl, be a big guy, be a big them, be whoever you are, be big and say, me, where is fear showing up in my career planning? Where is fear showing up in my job search? Where is fear showing up in my role right now? Ask yourself those questions and I need you to write down the answers, whatever comes up, but I need you to be honest. Okay. This is not the time for faking and making up stuff. Okay. We ain't doing that. So I gave you too much now because you're not my coaching client, but I do want you to do well in life. So that's some homework. There's some more coming. So keep your pen ready. If you're taking notes on your phone, type fast because we got some more. Number 4 is people pleasing. Okay. Again, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. People pleasing is probably something that has gotten you to a lot of places you wanted to be in life. But in 2026, as you're prepping your resume, trying to people please is not the way to do it. Why am I saying that? What does a resume have to do with people pleasing? Let's sit the resume down for 1 second. Again, you take you wherever you go. So you do a bomb job on this resume, you get this job, and then you show up not honoring your boundaries, burning yourself out, operating in fear of being seen, of speaking up for what you need. That is a form of people pleasing. And you know what happens to people who people please? Other people are very pleased. You do a great job. Trust me, I know. Everybody loves you. You're wonderful at it. And guess what? You're not happy. You're mad. And then guess what happens? 2 years from now, we're in the same place. You're coming back to this video like, all right, I'm ready for my next move. I'm ready to get strategic. I'm tired of being stuck at this job. Well, we could have prevented this, okay? If we realized who we were and how our people pleasing tendencies are showing up in our workspace. So that is another question. Write it down. I want you to examine and reflect, how is people pleasing showing up in my career? Where am I doing it right now in my job? Because if you don't analyze that, whatever you do next, you are going to take it with you. Are you seeing the theme? There is a theme. I hope you're following me. Thank you. Number 5, this is for you, 6-figure earner who comes from a family where maybe other folks are not earning 6 figures, or maybe you're close to 6 figures, or maybe you're somewhere in the ballpark, but you feel guilty for wanting growth. That is not going to change if you get a new job, if you start working on your resume, because the same spirit you have now of thinking, okay, well, I should just be grateful and this job is a blessing and 6 figures is a lot. I have stock options, I have benefits, all these amazing things that you have in your job do not negate the fact that you need more, that you are ready for your next move, that your purpose is calling you to something different, something higher, something new. And it is time for you to embrace that. Okay. So that feeling of fearing growth or feeling like it's not fair or reasonable to try to make something new happen, to make a new move, to do something that might be risky in this time in the economy, whatever, that is guilt. That is shame that comes from other people's rhetoric about what they wish they had or what you should be grateful for, but we're shutting that down, okay? Because there is way more to life than what other people think. And again, this is veering back to that people pleasing point. Your growth is not anyone else's responsibility. It's not your manager's responsibility. It's not your team's responsibility. It's not that company's responsibility. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your own career growth. Now, should other people technically be supportive of you in that journey, provide you with resources, connect you, sponsor you, do all the things? Sure. Sure. Are they gonna? Have they? If they were, would you be watching this video? I bet you probably. And that's okay. So that is why we are here. That is why I am here, because there are a lot of great managers out there. There's a lot of great companies out there. Like I said, I worked for one of the best almost 10 years. Okay. So it was not a bad place to be. What I am saying is that before you start working on a resume to try to get to a great place, a better place, to move within the place you're in, these are the things I want you to sit me to me, look at the person in the mirror and say, oh, okay. And most likely when you do this, some more stuff is going to come up and you're going to want maybe some support, maybe a community. We've got a free community. The Shine Society is a great place to be. It is free. You can get some support. You can connect with other people who are in the same place as you. We also host live events. If you are in the Atlanta area, we are right now in the middle of the Atlanta Career Clarity Tour. YourNextMoveTour.com. You can find out how to register free events at your local public libraries. We're going to be doing this through March, so check it out. You can join me if you're not in person. We also have some opportunities for you to get plugged in virtually. So there's so many things. All the information will be down below, but what I really want you to take away from this is that you don't have to stay stuck. You can move in strategy, but what it's going to take is for you to be more aware. We cannot address what we do not know. If we know these things, if we are aware of these things and we get clear about them, then when we make our next move, guess what we're doing? We're moving from clarity. That's what I want you to do. I want you to move from clarity. I don't want you to move from chaos. I don't want you to be like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. ChatGPT, make my resume. No, no. We are composed. We are quality leaders, and that means that we move at the pace of grace. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because, like I said, this is actually going to be a series. So this will be the Stuck to Strategic series where you'll be getting tips on this topic. Make sure you're plugged in so you can get notified when there is a new video. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you subscribe and share this video with somebody who needs it. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up so that I know that you liked it. I'm busy. I got twins. I got to go. So I can't wait to see you in the next video. Join me, yournextmovetour.com. I hope to see you there this Saturday. If you're in Buckhead, January 24th, I will be there. Will you be there? Did you register? Did I say it was free? Okay, it's the end of the video now. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Go out and be the light. Bye.